Yeah, they were mad about Eminem kneeling while Dr. Dre was playing the piano.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's like, shut up.
Hey,
Dude,
guess what? I
mad.
didn't even notice it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it
So
either.
a man touched his kneecap to the ground, and it's a big social issue for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got some problems in the U.S.
Yeah.
All right. Who gives a fuck that nobody has a job and everyone's making $3 an hour?
Yeah, and then they were-
the white guy kneeled during my football
Exactly.
game.
Yeah. Make sure we
God damn it.
we put all of our
The one
resources
that-
into that.
No, every old white person like the one that wasn't supposed to kneel kneeled. Oh my God.
That's what pissed
Come
him off
on.
the most.
Yeah.
That's what pissed him off the
The
most.
one that was on our
one?
team. Will you read the full writing on that can? Because that's a whole lot of writing on a can. Get the mic in front of you first, but I just want you to read that can to me because there's like 14 words on the front, and that's just bad advertising.
Dude, these mic stands are really nice, by the way.
Yeah.
The whole thing adjusts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
It
adjusts
says
and this.
Big K cherry cola, naturally and artificially flavored, 0 sugar, 0 calorie, 12 fluid ounces. That's not that much.
It's way too much stuff.
The naturally and artificially flavored thing's just way too big.
They stamped that way too big.
Usually it's very small.
And
And
then-
people don't want you to know it's artificially flavored.
If it's 0 calorie, I would just assume it's 0 sugar because sugar has calories, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, not a lot of people are smart.
But you know what doesn't make sense about that? It's artificial sweetener, and technically artificial sweetener doesn't have calories, but are you just dookying that out?
I mean, I'm sure your body processes it weirdly differently.
Yeah.
That's not good for you.
Yeah, your body's not meant to process it.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
exactly.
Your
Literally.
body's not meant to process diet Big K cola.
Nope.
Or
Cherry
really
cola.
any
Cherry
cola, if we're being
It's very true. Yeah. I mean,
What the fuck is cola? What the
Dark
what's-
soda.
What's the base? How does that even make sense?
I don't know. I feel like, and is it because of the shit they put in it, like the coloring? Because they make fucking like clear Pepsi.
That's true. And blue Pepsi.
Exactly.
Crystal
so, like,
Pepsi?
Crystal
Is
Pepsi.
that what it's called?
Yes.
Terrible.
The
Yeah.
blue one?
I hated it.
Never had it.
So-
it came
but,
back
like,
out like a year or two ago.
Yeah. It's where are you gonna see? You gonna see somebody stabbing you or shooting you through the Crystal Pepsi? Yeah.
Cola
It's so
is a
bad.
carbonated soft drink flavored with vanilla and cinnamon.
Citrus oils and other flavorings. Google
Oh, I'm
doesn't
sorry.
even know what it is.
So does anybody?
I don't think anybody does.
Can we ask Dr. Cola himself?
Coke has kept that shit under wraps for so many years.
You know what I love about the cola and the sugar industry is on their cans they were forced to put a daily value for sugar, and they didn't have it for the longest time. They were finally forced to put it, but
Like by the FDA or something.
but if you look at it, it'll say daily value, and it'll say sugars, it'll say 0 grams, and then it'll say included 44 grams of added sugars, and then it'll say like 107%. So they're
Yeah.
like, we didn't add this. Maybe someone else did, but there's 107% of your daily value right there. Maybe don't do that. But it wasn't us.
So true,
It wasn't
dude.
us.
Wasn't us.
So drink like 90%.
Yeah, and
of
it's
the
like,
can.
how are you able to get around that? Like, no, it has sugar in it. It doesn't have added sugar. You made it with sugar. It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense what you're talking about.
Did you make the cola and then send it somewhere else?
Yeah,
and
And
they
then
added
they
the
added
sugar?
it.
How do you-
exactly?
How did they decaffeinate coffee? How does that make sense?
I have no idea.
I don't understand that either.
They just make they had to just breed coffee beans without caffeine, right?
Probably it's
Yeah.
probably some weird growing thing. I mean, it has to be.
But how did
there's
they
only
get
one way.
coffee beans without caffeine in them?
They just had to breed them for a long time. They're like, these are really like it's just like Joseph Mendel. Am I saying the right guy? Maybe I'm saying a Nazi guy, to be honest.
Is he
You
the
know
one
what I'm talking about with the
is he
stupid
one-
tables and the jeans and this, and you got the table, and you're like, this is this gene.
Oh, the square,
Yeah,
something square.
Mendel Square.
I don't know.
I
if
don't
Mendel.
even know.
I thought Mendel was the same guy that locked people in their basement. And
I don't know. I could definitely be saying the wrong guy.
The genome guy.
yeah.
I don't know. There was some guy from Cleveland that locks people in the basement. I thought it was Mendel, but I don't know.
Are you talking about the guy? I don't even want to get into it. I don't even want to get into it. That crazy dude that locked 2 girls in his basement?
Yes.
And this week on the show, we have Chase.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Maybe jump into that. Yeah. How about that?
Happy to be back. Thanks for having
Rockstone
me.
forever?
Nah, where is he, though?
That's
I
a
don't
mystery.
know. It's a good time for him to tell us, though, the day of that we're not going to be doing it. He can't do it this week.
It was a lot of notice.
Yeah.
This is a Chris Marshall amount of notice.
Yeah.
When are you planning on telling us? Yesterday?
Yeah.
He did say he couldn't do it either day, and he didn't even say anything about Thursday or Friday. Oh, no, he said something about Friday. He said something about Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It happens.
It's fine.
It happens.
It does happen.
Some of us miss.
Yeah. Some of us miss.
Yeah.
Like, miss the show.
It's fine.
It's huge.
It's
We're global.
I bet a greater percentage is Brock, but that's what's for another day.
I
It's
processed
fine.
his PTO this morning.
Oh,
When
really?
he told me, I put it into the system and processed his PTO.
It's okay.
Did he have PTO or did he get points for this?
Well,
I feel like at this point he's got to be out of PTO, right?
he took PTO, but he's still getting a write up for it. So
Oh wow,
Ooh.
capitalism.
you have to give at least 24 hours notice. Policy around
that's
here.
Fair. That's fair.
That's insane. That's fucking 24 hours notice is impossible.
You're
Right?
supposed to tell us you were sick yesterday.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What happens if I'm not sick yet?
Well, you're supposed to tell us.
I feel like I'm getting sick. Yeah.
My job now
it's
is
policy.
my job now because so many people have missed and so many people have gotten sick. They're not doing doctor's notes anymore. They're saying not acceptable. But they just went to a point system.
So hold on. Even if you show up with a doctor's note, they're gonna say nah.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's not good. Doctor's note. You were the doctor.
yeah. I think they think doctors are liars. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I mean,
Anti-doctor.
honestly, if somebody asks me for a note, I say okay, and then I print them one.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
ask why. I just say okay, sure.
Yeah.
So I mean,
But
really,
sometimes they're like, "What do you need to be excused from?"
well,
I've had someone ask me that. They're like, "What do you need it for?" And I'm like, "I miss work.
yeah, it's usually work or school. But
Nah,
obviously,
you mind giving me a couple extra days, by the way? Throw a couple extra on the end there.
Wink, wink,
Dude,
yeah.
every time I've gotten a doctor's note, the doctors are always like really cool about it. They're like, "Oh, do you have to miss work?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "How many days do you want?" And I'm like, "Well,
That's
you happen
doctor.
to say so, dude. Yeah, you're lucky. Some of them don't even care, and they're just like, "I'm not getting a note."
Yeah.
They just say
that's
no.
crazy."
or they just don't care. And it's like on to the next one.
You're like, "I spent $200 to fucking be here for this.
Yeah,
so
no
you better
shit.
write me a note."
Can I talk about? Did I overhear you say that you did 125 colonoscopies today? Is that a real number?
Yeah, but they're not just colonoscopies. Like there's different procedures that involve endo,
Camera deal?
endoscopy,
Inside.
camera,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's like other departments too that all mixed up into one. But they're all endo. Like
Are they all going bottom in, or are they all going top down?
They're either top or bottom.
oh,
yeah.
they're just reverse. They're flipping. They're doing whatever.
Yeah, sometimes
Whatever
they
it
have to
takes.
do both too. Sometimes they do a colonoscopy one and then the upper endo.
I hate to jump
endoscopy.
again. How does it make sense when people are putting stents in that they go in through the leg?
I was literally just gonna ask the same
It's the
question.
biggest vein.
guy at work the other day had
It's-
surgery and they had to go into his
But
stomach.
how do they?
And
His
they
belly button.
no,
Oh.
he had to get a camera put down into his stomach and they went through his leg.
How does the stent like?
that? What you said made no sense.
So this guy had to get a camera,
We've
like
jumped around
a
too
camera
much.
tube, put down
Camera tube.
into his
He had an
stomach.
Yeah, he had an EGD.
Sure, and they went through his fucking leg.
The
No, they
camera?
didn't.
I swear to God, that's what he told me. Unless he's fucking with me.
He's fucking with you because how does it make sense to go through the leg to get in the stomach?
That's what I was curious
Legs
about.
and stomach don't connect, bro.
I gotta ask him again then.
I heard there was actually a new bus stop they put in. It goes straight
leg way,
leg-
straight leg way. No. I mean, he probably had like a fucking procedure done, like with his heart or with a major.
I don't know.
So- I'm
But he
saying-
didn't. To get to his stomach doesn't go to the leg. I'm so sorry about my dog. He's very annoying.
By the way, how many times is he gonna circle the table before he gets touched? Before he realizes he's not gonna get touched.
He'll stop eventually.
He's been
but
touched
he
enough.
just really wants to pet it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is all. That's
That makes
the,
sense though, because one time I had to get an endoscopy. Or
Yeah.
whatever for my lungs.
Oh yeah,
they went-
bronchoscopy.
Yeah, they
Uh-huh.
went through my urethra, so that makes sense. Stomach through the leg makes absolute sense.
He's lying.
That camera took the midnight train going straight up
He's
through the
lying.
butt.
Going anywhere.
You got to
Listen,
think about
back-
it. If
back
you go
to-
through your urethra,
Back to
your
putting it
urethra
up through the
literally
leg,
ends
though.
in your kidneys.
How are you putting
Can't
up?
go any further.
How are you putting up something through the leg that prevents something in the heart? Like, isn't
It connects.
I'm saying? But how does it just float up there, all cool stuff?
No. They literally have like
They feed it through like an
they
electrical
feed
line.
it through. Yeah, it's like a like a line, and they literally feeding it through.
So what you're saying? They put you on one
And
of those
they're-
boards the old people buy on TV that flips you upside
Teeter
down,
hang-ups.
Inverted
No.
table.
and
It's
then they feed
teeter
it down.
hang-ups. Let's
Yeah.
not. It's the name brand. Okay.
They do it that way,
He's like, I'm very serious. This is No, I mean,
and gravity takes his pull.
And I feel great. That's that guy. If you guys ever remember that commercial,
Yeah.
he jumps at the end like he has a 3.5-inch vert, and we're like, "That's great." He's at the 80-year-old man combine, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's a specimen."
oh shit.
This is a first round pick.
Anyway, Chris, I'm so sorry. teeter hangups.
No, they like when they go through the leg, they see shit through the heart, and they're like injecting dye, and they're doing like, shit.
like
so they
the St.
can
Patrick's
see
Day, like river.
it. Yeah, sure.
They want you to have green blood, and they're like,
Right.
we're going green.
Wait,
today.
so they inject the dye and then do an MRI or something?
No, I mean, I don't know 100% about IRs. I haven't been in IRs too much.
Okay.
It's just
it
I know
varies.
that you can literally like see the heart and
Yeah.
the surrounding things
Okay.
through some way that they're injecting dye through, and then that's where like.
I mean, if it works, right?
yeah,
We should get a medical professional on who knows what he's talking about.
it's very true. You should. I
Can
don't. I truly don't.
chiropractor.
Yeah.
Fucking
A real
pussies.
doctor.
A real doctor. Do they go? Have you ever anybody seen a chiropractor?
Yeah, I'm
my,
gonna do a
my-
chiropractor.
My
Dude-
uncle was a chiropractor.
Do they call it like are they doctor?
Yeah.
Is it doctor this?
Yeah.
I just call him
I didn't know.
Uncle Terry. I don't know.
You know
Terry.
I helped the fuck. You know, the chiropractor. I think his name's Dr.
Bush?
Bush. Guy's a fucking asshole.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Very rich.
Yeah.
Very rich.
You got a nice house.
Very
Yeah.
rich.
I helped him the other day at work.
Really?
Didn't realize it was him because he's like, looks
Tell
like
him
he's
his
all
attitude
Botoxed
needed an
up.
adjustment.
Huh?
Did you tell him his attitude needed an adjustment?
Sir, I don't sell TVs. I sell fucking attitude adjustments.
Hey, buddy, you need an adjustment of your attitude, you dick. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
What I
TV
did-
$7.99. Hands are free. What's up?
I didn't realize it was
Why
him
was he
until
a-
I put
why
in his
was he-
number and
why
shit.
was
He
he a
was just
dick?
arrogant and just fucking rude.
That's all, doctor.
Yeah.
He wears
No,
a lab
not all.
coat on TV. He gets to be cool.
Yeah.
But like I was helping him and I didn't realize it was him until I put his numbers. I'm like, that fucking explains it. And then I
Yeah.
take his TV out to him. He's driving like a 2021 like loaded Chevy Tahoe.
Ah,
Yeah.
family man, huh?
Let me ask you this: have you ever had an encounter with somebody that you know is very rich? Like, cause that's rich, but like, what about very rich?
Explain like very rich.
Like that guy.
I can give you an example of what I'm talking about.
I mean, yeah, that guy's probably got a couple mil, but like very rich.
Because I feel like
very
I talked
rich
to
is
Greg
like,
Schaub once.
I don't know who that is.
TV Wayne 15's
Weatherman.
weatherman.
the guy that literally can't fucking walk, dude. He needed a hip replacement for the last 20 years, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus. He's just waddling around.
how it
Oh, that
walks.
dude's a legend.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
legend, huh?
Did he get a new hip?
I don't know, but I'm just saying he
Oh.
literally
His
has.
skin's the surface of something that gets tossed around every Sunday.
Holy shit.
It's rough.
Yeah,
Liver spotted motherfucker, that guy.
He's,
No, I
he
hope
looks
to-
sounds nice.
We've
Wear
been
sunscreen.
we've been working on this big deal with a guy, and he's something in the medical profession. Like he's not a doctor. He's past that. Like he owns something or other.
I mean, healthcare administrators are fucking stupid rich.
But he's paying right now this guy. He's building a house, and he's paying this guy from France. Flew him over here, and he is painting this dude's ceiling in like his massive great room to look like, I'm gonna get the name wrong, Sistine Chapel.
Sistine. That was you got it. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
Is that what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Like the Leonardo or
That's
the
literally
the-
insane.
Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
With the
He's paying him
with
120.
this thing.
There's
He's
been
paying
so many.
$120,000 for this to be done.
I just want to go back to Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I said it as a joke. I know he
That
was
was
saying
good.
he was saying Leonardo, and I was like
good.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That was good.
I
You
couldn't
got
remember
me.
the name off the
No,
top of my
that
head.
was just good.
Who was it?
Michelangelo, I believe.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, painter. Yeah.
I read a story about Michelangelo today that your boy retweeted.
Oh.
So Michelangelo, like he was like
Who's my boy?
from Best Buy. Beats. He does our beats.
Oh, Timmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know if it was him.
I don't think he follows our Twitter.
I don't know. I saw anyway. It was someone, allegedly,
Okay.
some person that Chris does not work with. They retweeted something about Michelangelo, and he did this, and he carved this thing, and then he was really arrogant because people thought it was done by a different guy, and then he carved it into the sash. He carved his own name into the sash.
shit.
Holy shit.
He's like, that shit's
So
mine.
like, hey, baller.
He
Yeah.
snuck back in and carved it into the sash, and then people were like, "What the fuck?" And people were really mad at him and shit. And then, yeah, whatever.
But couldn't anybody
Whoa.
have just came in and been like, mine now? I did.
Oh, if you saw it, you'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's like it's engraved.
It's him.
Oh, okay.
It's hand engraved. Like you know, like it's a stone. Like, and then I got into the comments of it, right? And that's where all hell breaks loose. And I don't know if that's why it got retweeted, but dude, there's conspiracies that those are 3D printed.
Oh my.
People think that advanced civilizations before us 3D printed those stone structures.
Jesus.
And it's like, that was only 900 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
Like, What do we like? History wasn't lost in a magical civilization since then. What are we talking about? There was a dude doing one of these numbers for 8 years on that motherfucker, and you're like, that's 3D printer. They plugged it right into the socket and they printed it. They got the carbon polymer right from the grocery store, plugged it right into their power outlet, and
Plugged it right into the 110.
they
volt.
just 3D printed. They 3D printed the statue of David.
Oh wow, that's insane. Yeah, I don't think people realize that like people just
Are insane.
took the time to do that type of shit.
But
You know?
9% of people are insane.
Yeah,
And they
Where
were
you're
all
like,
in
hey,
that
how you
comment
doing today?
section.
And they're like, and you're like, I shouldn't ask. And they're just like, and you're like, oh boy. The only thing in that
Here we
person's
go.
eyes is
death.
Oh, dude.
death and despair.
Every once in a while, I'll ask somebody at work, like, hey, how you doing today? And they just look at me, and I'm like, so sorry. Carry
no,
on.
it's true, dude.
Carry
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Do you ever like say, "Hey, what's up?" or just like, "Hey, hi there" to some people, and people just look at you and don't say anything?
Oh, yeah. I
It's
had a
like,
guy,
oh,
Sometimes an
my
old guy will
God.
hit you with a curveball where you're like, hey, how you doing today? And he's like,
geezer face.
gives you total geezer face.
Dude.
Shane Gillis, by the way, coined geezer face. So
Geezer
let's
face?
start there.
Yeah, yeah.
Total geese face.
Yeah, dude. But back to the original story I was going
yeah.
on. He's paying this guy $120,000
Just to paint his ceiling, huh?
to paint the ceiling.
That's big.
That's fuck you money.
Yeah.
Bet it's big.
And he's like, I'm going to take care of your room and board, your food. Like, you're all covered.
It's not as big as you think it'd be.
The ceiling?
We look up the dimensions.
Of
And
the
it's
I'm,
Sistine,
I'm
by
saying,
the way.
I'm saying like his fucking
Sistine.
his great room or ceiling. I'm
I
sure
know.
it's
I'm just
fucking
saying,
insane.
if it's to scale though, like it's big, but it's not as like astronomical as you think it is. Like
Really?
he painstakingly did that. Like it's crazy the amount of detail that's in it, but it's not like of absolute magnitude where you're like, oh my god, like
this thing is done.
I've
yeah.
heard multiple people talk about it, and I've seen pictures of it where you're like, yeah, that really doesn't like. I don't
but
know.
but like, oh shit.
That's a lot of space.
It's a lot of space, but it's not like it's a fucking football field. Like I don't
Yeah.
know, like the
Yeah.
way it's like portrayed, they're like, and he did it day and night for 3 years, and it's like, yeah,
Didn't
it's
sleep.
I'm sure like the intricacy and like obtaining the paint and shit has a
yeah,
lot to
for
do
sure.
with
No,
that, too, right?
it's absolutely nuts. But I'm saying
Well,
like
that's how the fuck do you get up there?
I'm saying like it's portrayed in my
Scaffolding.
head at least like it's like it's a stadium
Hopefully you
or
got a
something.
Oh
Scaffolding,
yeah,
bro.
like
no,
I don't know.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. Absolutely.
But yeah. And he showed me a picture of him of the guy doing it. And he's like halfway through it, right? And I'm like, that's absolutely
He's pretty much
fucking
doing
money.
That's nutty.
He's pretty much doing a Paris in Las Vegas on his own house.
Yeah, pretty much.
They just have clouds on the inside, and
Yeah.
it makes you feel fucked up, and you're like
Oh,
disoriented.
yeah.
And you're
No, it
like,
does, dude.
Oh, dude, if you went
Look,
in
am I
on
outside?
if you went in there on acid, you'd be like, what the?
it looks so realistic. Like
No, it looks
I don't
really
know.
good.
Maybe it's when you're hammered.
Am I in Italy right now?
It looks so realistic until you see the wall. Is this the sky as well? And then it comes to a sharp corner and goes,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's
not
Truman Show type of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's literally so like the Eiffel Tower is going through, like it starts in the inside and goes through the ceiling and then it goes out.
Mm-hmm.
like one of the
Like
legs.
it's funky as
Yeah.
fuck.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
But it's also weird that they're like, hey, we're just gonna build one of these fuckers.
What was that? What's that called?
like-
What's that? Is it New Paris? What's
Paris.
I think it's just Paris.
It's Paris. Paris Hotel, probably.
Paris, yeah, Paris Hotel, Las Vegas.
It's very nice.
It's okay. It's fun there.
Yeah, it's like a mid-tier property.
It's mid tier and it's
Yeah.
right there on the strip, and you're like, "What's
Yeah.
up?"
That's what it looks like. It's meant to look like train stations.
It's pretty dope.
Dude, it's really
I
dope.
like it.
They'll take
Oh,
all
there's.
your
Do you
money.
see there? If you scroll down, there's a picture of the inside. Right
Oh.
there. See it? Nope. One more down.
Oh yeah, there.
Yep.
Yeah,
So like, yeah, the ceiling's meant to look like the sky and shit.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm already on drugs bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
but like it's we went to a restaurant that was like semi attached to it, right?
Yeah.
Like in like kind of the same
It's a
little.
breakfast
You could
place,
end up
yeah.
getting to it, and like we
Mhm.
walked through this corridor, and literally like just opening up a door to what you think would be the outside, and it's a fake outside. Mind blowing.
That's scary.
There's a dog sniffing my knee right now.
And
Though.
we were hammered off mimosas, by the way.
Hilarious.
Hell yeah.
We were
Yeah,
hammered
bottomless
off
mimosas.
mimosas.
Did you guys go to a restaurant called Best Friends when you were there?
No.
Okay.
None of us were
I'm
best
just-
friends,
just
so we didn't.
curious.
Yeah,
Yeah, he went with some acquaintances.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
No,
that
we were-
breakfast place was straight.
Bottomless
fucking fire.
mimosas was the best part. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We all shit talked it.
You did. Oh, you guys should talk the whole trip. You
Oh, yeah.
fuckers.
Well, we have to.
Well, the first night there, the bar was low. It was fun.
I didn't plan
was
it out
fun.
the best.
It was fun.
I didn't think that, hey, maybe the time change might fuck us up and we might have to be up for 24 straight hours. Didn't think about that one. It's okay.
Yeah.
Blake's famous video will live on in infamy, dude.
Yeah.
We were up for 26 hours. It's fine.
26. Yeah, it's cool.
That's a
Good
mild
fun.
day.
And there was
Good
no
fun.
cocaine even. That's what's like fucking stupid. It's like if you're
In
gonna
Vegas, 26 hours,
that's what
no
I'm saying.
cocaine.
If you're gonna do it,
Do it
get
right.
an 8-ball
Yeah.
at least, maybe
per
2.
person.
Yeah.
Per person.
So that's what doesn't make sense
Jesus
to me.
Christ.
What do you got going on over there?
I never order the food. I just realized that. So
That's all right.
it'll be 7 to 17 minutes. That's not bad.
What?
Yeah.
What are they? We're standing right
7?
outside
Yes,
here.
7.
They got a Taco Bell right here. Cody's next door neighbors.
It's
Taco
actually
Bell.
in the
pretty
room.
close.
You thought he was. We thought he was working out. He was actually in there making Taco Bell.
He just popped on his visor and started. Oh, whoop.
I just elbowed your dog straight in the face.
Good.
Well,
He deserves it.
yeah.
No, he
So
just
it's
needs to. He just needs to see it.
I was thinking about when I was driving home today. Isn't the War Memorial Coliseum the worst fucking name
I think
you've
about that
ever
often,
heard?
actually.
The War Memorial Coliseum.
You know what I think it has to do?
War! Hell yeah, brother!
Not even a specific war.
Not
just
even
war
a
in general.
veterans memorial. Not even like the guys who fought for your phony war. But you're like, I just love the war, bro.
Is it even a memorial of any type?
The War
It's got the-
Memorial.
it's got a plane out front.
But yeah, other than just the plane being out front,
yeah, there was a couple wars we were in.
is it even a real plane?
No.
Whoa,
No,
dude.
no.
That's what I thought.
I will say though, I think not at that specific location, but like I used to work in a factory that was downtown, and at that factory they used to make tank parts for World War II. So that Fort Wayne is actually a big hub for the military in World War II.
Yeah.
I think that is what it's about. But I think it's an insane name for a coliseum.
You could have said veteran,
Dude, it feels like.
But like they do that with hospitals too. This is State Memorial Hospital. You know what I mean? And the memorial is in memory of something
The state,
bullshit.
Grace
how we're gonna go down.
There's
in
a lot of
couple
crazy
years.
high school names out there too.
That's
Oh,
true.
for sure, right? Yeah.
They've changed a lot of them though.
Do you remember the one we saw in
rough ones?
Tennessee?
What was it?
Adult Whites High School.
Yeah.
That's what it was called.
No fucking way.
I remember you telling me
I
about
have a
it.
It's
picture
just
of it
called-
actually.
Well, I think it's just called White's High School, and I think maybe the adult part of it is in not a great spot.
Okay.
So it's like only adult whites allowed here.
yeah.
But
how
it is in
how-
that country
how
of
is-
Tennessee, and there is probably some
Yeah.
people burning some stuff.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how is people not gotten a hold of that and been
It was like-
cancel? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
It's either-
They don't care.
and
it's
no one
either
out
like-
there is gonna cancel.
Yeah, it's like a defunct building or like an old school. Like it doesn't look like it's still in use. At least it
Oh.
didn't to me.
It was empty when we passed it. So I don't know if I don't know if it's
so
still
no one even
active.
goes there. Where'd you go to school? Whites.
Yeah,
I bet there's still some.
Whites only.
I bet
Jesus
there's got to
Christ.
still be some Jefferson Davis high schools out there.
Is,
Oh, yeah.
is really is seriously only a part of the title? Whites
No,
only.
no.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, that's insane.
It was just an insane
Whites.
name to
Okay,
have in school.
I
I
get
I think it
think.
was White's High School.
Whites high school,
Or
and
something
now
like
it's
that.
adults, adult whites. Okay, yeah. Mhm.
I was reading
It's
about a
wild.
school in Illinois, and their mascot was the Fighting Chinks. And I'm not saying it.
Put it here, baby. That's
I'm
right.
not saying
Amen,
No,
brother.
no, we
Oh
understand.
my
Yeah.
God.
You gonna Joe Rogan me? Ooh.
You don't need to
Amen.
clear your name.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll say it. What was it called? Fighting Chinks was their
Yes.
mascot.
And
Oh.
so they fought for this name through the 80s, dude.
What?
Through the 80s, they're like, we're fighters. And they did not have a single Asian person in their school. So that's why it was like such a big problem. They're like, how are you saying you're representing the Asian community when there's absolutely no Asians here? And so
They're like, yeah, we're doing some prime
I'm not even kidding.
representation.
I was reading about it and like,
Oh my
dude, up
God.
until the 90s,
The
there was
fighting chinks.
yes, up until the 90s,
They're fighting.
There was like a group, like an alumni group or something that wanted the name back still, and it's like, take it easy, bro, not bringing it back.
Why don't you die in a retirement home already?
Yeah.
Holy
Holy
shit.
Bill Cosby
Wait.
Memorial High School? They changed the name to.
What if they named it after a chinchilla and a mink, and they called it Chink?
They didn't.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
use something else.
But I was,
Minchilla,
but
bro.
I was reading about it and I was like, this is insane.
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
nuts,
crazy.
dude.
So
Yeah.
like they obviously changed the name, right?
Yeah, they've changed the
Okay,
name since then.
thank God.
Yeah,
In 2019, they changed the name.
yeah. But I just couldn't believe that there was like people that are like, we gotta go back. And
Yeah,
I think it was
gotta
like
go
they wanted to they
I
really
think it was
wanted to
a
represent.
Chicago suburb.
I don't understand the holding on to that. Like what?
No.
Jefferson Davis High School, Redskins, all
Yeah.
that shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
well, it's like
cares?
Northsides was the Redskins until like
yeah.
3, 4,
Aren't
5
they
years
the-
ago.
they
what
did
are
pick a
now?
terrible
Legends
name.
now.
They did pick a terrible name.
Yeah, just like they all do. Washington Commanders, it's fucking dog shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Commanders is weird.
I think they
Um,
should have stayed the football team just to spite everyone.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that'd
would've been
been
good.
cool. People got used to it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm serious. People
Yeah.
are used to it.
I think that's the problem with racism. Is people got used to it.
No, I'm not saying Redskins. I'm saying the football team. God damn. Fuck.
No, but like I know people that I'm like friends with or mutual friends with, like our age, that are like they shouldn't have changed the name from the Redskins or blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like, why the fuck do you care
You
so
don't.
much?
It's
dude?
it's really
It's
stupid.
just
The people that
change.
should
It's just change.
The people that should care usually don't care. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Native American, like if I asked my family,
Yeah.
like they would be like,
It's not,
Yeah.
I stopped watching when they started kneeling anyway. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck what your team name is. But at what point, like, I understand Redskins, like when you're saying you're representing, like, when your team identity is Redskins,
Yeah.
and you're not representing someone who maybe thinks Redskin is offensive,
Yeah.
I understand why it's a bad name.
Yeah.
But at what point are people are like Raiders? They're like Inquisitioners. They're like how fucking they're like raped and pillaged.
Yeah.
They're like a raider, bro.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
at some point it's like, yeah, but like it's a fucking name.
the
So what does
Las
it matter?
Vegas colonizers.
Yeah, like what does it matter?
Colonizers.
You could be like a I'm gonna say English football club. And they're like, we're the Magpies. They have the gayest names, dude. At least our names are
birds.
racist. Theirs are just
Yeah.
gay.
They're just fruity, dude.
But like,
I mean, what do you they what's it? Fags? Fags is a cigarette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then it's also like sausages and something else.
Bis-
Okay,
Fags
yeah.
and gravy.
Fags and gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fags and
Pretty
gravy,
cool. Really stupid.
Interesting
Cigarettes and gravy.
multi-definition word.
Yeah.
Cigarette butts and gravy.
yeah. Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good. Good
That's what they eat over there.
I can't tell if you're joking or being serious.
No, I swear.
Jesus Christ.
Did you see how many people were pissed about the Super Bowl halftime?
Oh yeah.
Dude.
I
The
told
I know what they all look like.
Well, my mom commented on Facebook.
Oh,
she
for-
said, quote.
I wish I had Facebook because I would have jumped on. Say what she wanted to say. Say what she said.
Quote. She said word for word, bring back Aerosmith or Prince.
And then I wanted to say from the dead because one of them's gone.
Yeah.
Prince ain't doing the halftime show anytime soon.
But my parents are just like, I don't know, they're old and they're old fashioned, so they
Yeah.
like fucking Aerosmith. They like fucking.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's an interesting.
But if you're the
Sting,
NFL
yeah,
though,
or
it's
whatever,
like,
you know
am
what
I
I
gonna
mean?
put like you're gonna anger somebody?
Oh, for
I'm
It
not,
sure.
doesn't
even,
matter who
I'm not
you-
even talking about it being rat. I was so many people were mad because Dr. Dre was literally talking about like F the police
Yeah.
and like
Oh,
they were mad about
it was
Eminem.
NWA days.
Yeah, they were
yeah.
mad about Eminem kneeling while Dr. Dre was playing the piano.
yeah.
And
Wow.
it's like shut up.
Hey, I
Dude,
guess
be
what? I
mad.
didn't even notice it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
I
even
know
notice
it.
it
So
either.
a man touched his kneecap to the ground, and it's a big social issue for us.
Okay.
We got some problems in the U.S.
Yeah.
All right. Who gives a fuck that nobody has a job and everyone's making $3 an hour?
Yeah, and then they
the white guy kneeled during my football
Exactly.
game.
Yeah. Make sure we
God
put.
damn
Make
it.
sure we put all of our
The one that
resources
was-
into that.
No, every old white person like the one that wasn't supposed to kneel kneeled. Oh my god,
That's what pissed
Come
him off
on.
the most.
Yeah.
That's what pissed him off the
the
most.
one that
The
was on our
one-
team.
The one that was on our team.
I also saw people that were mad because they went back and found that Eminem was a criminal. He got charged for pistol whipping somebody
Of course,
in a club,
that's very cool.
which I had
Dude,
never
he's
even
from-
heard about.
He's from a trailer park in Detroit.
Yeah.
Everybody there has pistol whipped somebody.
It's true.
Yeah. It's kind
The
of
fact that he's not
Yeah.
dead or in
Or any
jail
trailer
is
park.
insane.
Yeah.
I've pistol whipped many. So
Yeah.
And how Dr. Dre's a murderer and like I'm like
Well,
Jesus
I thought
Christ.
Snoop Dogg
Snoop
killed
Dogg's a
somebody.
murderer. Dr.
Or, yeah,
Dre
maybe that's
maybe
what it
beat
is.
his wife a lot.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's what it was. Snoop Dogg's a murderer. Dr. Dre beat his wife.
you're surprised he's a murder because he was gangbanging on national television.
Dude.
Man was throwing up a Crip set the entire fucking
Dude,
time. He
yeah.
wore a Crip flag
Yeah.
as an outfit.
Yeah, he wore
Yeah.
So like, are you
walking-
what are you,
blue
what are you
paisley
bitching about?
blue
Yeah.
paisley jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Crip walking on stage.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
They were also angry about him smoking beforehand, I guess. Do you see that?
I didn't even see.
There's
smoke.
It's legal.
There's exclusive video of him.
Did you see? I don't know
It's
who did the
literally Snoop
halftime.
Dogg.
I don't know who they went into the halftime before, like when they introduced like everybody. But when they were in a group and Snoop was about to walk out with Dre and everyone, the
Yeah.
lady.
Oh, that lady touched.
You see the lady that touched his
Yeah.
shoulder.
Oh yeah, Maria Taylor.
He was
yeah.
he looked so pissed, and then he looked back, and then he's like, she's got a microphone. And then he just turned forward.
He's like, I can't.
But
say
it looked so funny. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I was like, that looked like he was angry.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
It's just, I mean, it doesn't even matter.
People are just so mad
they'll
about
get
it. It's
mad
like,
about
shut
anything.
up.
They're just mad about their life and how it
Yeah.
sucks. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's true.
The wrong guy kneeled.
Everybody shouldn't have a voice.
The wrong guy kneeled is a great line.
Yeah.
That's true. The one that was on our side.
Yeah.
The one that shouldn't kneel.
Happy,
Oh,
happy
God.
Valentine's Day to you folks.
Yeah.
Day
It was
late,
yesterday.
but- Yeah, okay. Well, let's fucking talk about it.
What'd you get, Sarah?
I just got her wine and flowers.
Very subtle. Nice.
How about you?
I wasn't even gonna buy her flowers, but then I'm like, I walked through Kroger and I went straight to the wine. But I had to cross the flowers coming back, and
Yep.
everybody else was getting flowers. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, aren't they so fucking expensive, dude?
Oh, I didn't buy roses.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
You can get a bouquet of flowers for like $5 there.
Yeah.
Not on Valentine's Day.
That's a
but
good point,
but I
right,
did
yeah.
see, like, I mean, obviously the more extravagant ones, but they were advertising the fuck out of those, and the smaller ones are way
In the back,
corner.
rotten and dirty.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're rotten.
So
Yeah.
like the big ones were up front for like $40-$60, dude. It was
Yeah.
crazy. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. The
fuck
big
that.
bouquets are
Yeah.
huge.
No, I just got her flowers and fucking a Starbucks gift card because she's fucking obsessed.
Yeah.
I hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's
With
not
an M?
fun.
Are you saying?
Valentine's.
Yeah, run that back real quick.
Valentine.
I thought I caught that originally.
Everyone knows Al Capone, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
I have another murder.
Hell yeah.
That we should
Let's hear it.
We should gladly discuss. This is the coolest part of February 14th. It's fuck Valentine's Day. I don't care about that. The coolest part of February 14th is the day that James Cook got fucking killed.
Oh, that's Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
is it
Yeah,
really?
baby? Oh yeah.
Oh, they
I
ate
guess
his
I'm not
ass.
familiar. Who?
Okay. Captain James Cook was an English explorer.
talked about
Oh,
We talked
okay.
about it, yeah.
On my original episode, we talked about that.
You just said
Came to
if
Hawaii.
you would have said Captain,
Sorry, I'm sorry,
I would have
yeah.
known.
Yeah, sorry, Captain James Cook. Yeah, yesterday
cool
was
guy.
yesterday
It's the
was
day he got.
cool until he wasn't, and then he got, and that's what happens.
He got
fuck
munched.
Fuck with the brownies.
You got what?
Yeah, munched.
You got munched on?
Munched.
That's a myth.
He probably
There
got
might be some
munched.
truth.
I don't know if they would have munched him because he was
There's-
probably bad juju, and they were like, we're not touching that.
Yeah, we don't-
But
we don't
then
touch
again,
we don't touch on seasoned meat.
yeah, but then again, they're like, we don't have a whole lot of meat around
yeah.
here.
There's a I don't know about that.
Because pigs were just getting to the island at that point.
Well, we brought pigs on the original voyage.
Oh.
Like what year though? Because this is
Well,
like
that was like 1500s.
mid 16. I guess.
Bro, how do you keep
James
that
Cook was
shit
in
alive?
1779.
Okay.
How do you keep that shit alive? How do you keep a pig alive on a
A lot,
Bring
of,
a lot
a lot
of-
of vegetation.
You
in
bring a
Hawaii.
lot of them
Yeah.
Jesus fuck?
and hope
man.
a couple of them make it. It's
Yeah,
and I hate to be
that's-
this guy,
that's
but that's
it.
what they did with slaves.
That's
No, they would
That's-
pack
that's-
them in, and they'd be like,
That's why they were laid on top of each other.
Yeah, and they're like, that's a 23% survival rate.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
And they would still make money, but I'm saying it was so profitable for them. And it's crazy. Terrible subject. Go ahead.
I just wouldn't the pigs
So sorry, black people.
Jesus.
So sorry.
Wouldn't the pigs take up room for humans though?
Yeah, but they probably keep them in like a.
But I mean, you're talking about like hundreds and hundreds of ships, or I'm sorry, not
Oh.
ships, but like
So like they got
long-winded
they-
canoes.
they came over there with a whole mess of them. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna fuck around and find
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Yeah.
And then old boy came and said, "This is mine," and they're like, "No."
More or less.
Yeah.
He kidnapped our ruling chief. So that's
That's
something you don't do.
You kidnap our chief, we go munching. That's my.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Yeah, it's fair trade. Truly.
And
Truly.
then Dole fucking pineapples.
Sanford B. Dole,
Did you
baby.
guys go out for Valentine's Day?
No.
Because that's like the fucking dumbest thing you could ever do, right?
We went out for brunch on fucking Sunday.
Brunch.
as a part of Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just like, hey, here we go.
We were gonna go, but I was like, I don't want to go. Plus, I didn't get off till like 7.
guys
so
go
it was
out-
like,
Oh,
You
out to
guys-
eat anyway. So it's
You
not
guys
even
go out to eat
something
every
special for you
fucking
guys,
weekend,
really.
pretty much. Yeah, dude. You guys go out to every weekend, dude. Brewery.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
But no, we were gonna go out. There was a place that we liked that was doing like a 6-course fucking Valentine's Day meal, and we're like,
Fuck.
that
Like,
sounds dope. But
$200.
I looked at, no, it wasn't that
Wasn't that
expensive.
70?
I don't remember.
The Junk Ditch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, Junky's Brewery? Nice.
yeah. But
They show out and show up for Valentine's Day, dude.
Valentine's.
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 I woke up early Monday morning and I told Sarah Happy Valentine's Day, and she goes, "What'd you just say to me?" And I was like,
Oh,
and I went back to bed. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me,
dude. You got the crab swirl?
Yeah.
Mr. Krabs just going,
No, because my mom says it the same way. And
Valentine's?
yeah,
Oh, wow, dude. What the hell? Where did it? I don't understand how your mom talks so, like, how she has those words, you know? Like, I just don't get it.
have you seen her dad?
Well, yeah.
That's Indiana.
Yeah.
Your grandpa is
Sure.
Indiana.
He's Indiana to his fucking core.
Yeah, baby.
Type of guy who could somehow talk about gyms that people played in for the last 60 years in basketball, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that East Side gym. Oh boy,
Yeah.
shot Hoosiers in it. At least a scene I heard.
At least one.
I remember state playoffs." 63.
I was there.
Jim Favors had 32 points on 9 shots. How can you do that? How's it even possible?
My grandpa's
Well,
the,
John, you can't.
my grandpa was the type of guy that when he would go to a high school game, you know how they'd hand out the pamphlets and shit, and you could keep score on the pamphlets.
Yeah.
He was that guy. He'd bring his own fucking pencil, and he would just
Well, but chances are one of his grandkids
God.
was playing in the game.
True.
He's got fucking 78
Yeah.
of them or
That's
something
true, that's
crazy.
very
Who
true.
knows?
But he would keep stats for everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Crazy.
Grandpa, you're not working right now.
Yeah.
You're not volunteering to do this.
Well, he goes up to the coach after the game, and they're like, 42. I think you got to get rid of him. He's hampering the squad.
He was out there for 8 minutes and not a single rebound.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
crashing
The numbers don't
boards.
lie.
Coach, 9 minutes, 4 turnovers. What are we going to do about it?
Is that the guy that yells the coach from like the football stands?
Exactly. Run the damn ball!
You're gonna take my kid out at this time?
Yeah.
I had a question for you, Crix.
Yeah.
You know the plastic things you put food in to store them?
Tupperware?
Okay. Yeah.
Tubber.
Tupperware?
Tubberware.
I haven't heard that one.
Really?
Tupperware. Yeah.
Tubber.
Classic scene.
Tupperware is actually a better name, in my opinion.
Tubberware?
Tupperware.
With
It's
BB?
shaped like a tub?
Yeah.
It is actually a better name
Raw
because
has
it's
a
shaped
better
like a
name.
tub. Yeah.
What does it mean? Is Tupper a word?
I don't know.
By itself?
What makes me
Tupper
mad,
is
though,
not a
is
word.
like the businesses in America that should be monopolies aren't. Why is there 40 different companies making Tupperware?
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
just buy out everyone else
Yeah.
already, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want 8 different lids for one bowl. I would just want to throw it all in the trash then.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to fucking leave it on a plate and put it in the fridge, Chase Savella style.
Yeah.
I'd be like, there's rice and chicken on that plate. I'll just stick it in there for a
I threw it
minute.
away, by the way.
Did you put
I couldn't bring myself
saran
to
wrap or on
No.
whatever or aluminum foil on it? No.
No.
That's fine.
The problem was
He went bareback.
I made myself
bareback in the fridge.
like a pound and a half of chicken and 2 cups of rice
Ah.
because I was
Meal prep, baby.
no, I was just really high.
Oh.
So I ate the first plate and then I tried to get through the second plate, threw some sauce on there, try to get it down easier, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" So I was like, "Oh, I'll put it in the fridge," and then I went to bed, and then I woke up the next day and I was like, "This has gotta get on the trash."
Chase a couple weeks ago. Chase a couple weeks ago asked me if I could make him some onion rings after I was done in the air fryer, and I said, "Sure, I sure
Yeah.
can make you some onion rings. I'll throw some in there." And then as soon as I get done making my food, I sit down at my desk. I'm just like, "Hey, dude, forgot to make you onion rings." So, like later that night, I guess Chase gets up the gumption to go out there and throw some onion rings in the air fryer, and whatever. So the next day, like, I don't know if I'm like, I get home from lunch for work or just home from something, but I was like, what's in here? I was like, something's in here.
Oh, in the air fryer?
And I opened the air fryer, and the motherfucker had a whole basket of onion rings that he never ate.
Never
and then
ate.
Troy just brings them into him, and he's like, hey. He's like,
You want
some
these?
onion
You gonna
rings?"
eat these? At least they weren't burnt to hell, dude. You know what I
Nah.
mean?
Dude, oh yeah, no, they were in there. They were cooked perfectly. I made them when I was high. I just forgot about them. And it was even funnier because I went in there like 6 hours later to throw more in the air fryer, and Troy just left them in there. So I,
didn't even
I
throw
threw
'em
them away.
out.
No,
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
chaos.
god.
our food's here. So
He's not retarded.
I think all golden retrievers are a little retarded.
He's just so.
I think they're bred. I think all Goldens are bred a little bit to be like,
Look,
you want a
I'm not-
retarded
maybe I'm
best
not
friend who
talking-
never leaves you? Do you literally want Lenny from Of Mice and Men? Because I swear to God, I've seen a golden retriever. I used to be in a daycare, right? And this was the point where I was like, I wasn't older than everybody, but I was like one of the older kids. I was maybe in like 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade or whatever. And so all these kids are like 6, 7, you know, like 1st grade, kindergarten, whatever. And so I watched this golden retriever that they had run up to us, and he was just going golden retriever style, right?
Gonna puke.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna puke.
puke. And you're like, oh, he's gonna puke. He's a puker. But he's outside, thankfully. He pukes 3 skinless or hair. I'm sorry, not skinless. That would be awesome. 3 skinless chicken breasts. No, I'm just kidding. 3 hairless baby rabbits.
Oh no!
He munched them, swallowed them, and he was like, and he comes back to the door and he's like, oh, look, I did good. And obviously, rabbits are one of those creatures that are like, doesn't smell like me, I ain't touching it. And so those rabbits are dead.
Yeah.
But it's like golden retrievers.
Christ.
I think golden retrievers though, they're like, I do good. I do good.
Oh yeah.
How good I do?
Well, dude, literally.
How good I do? You want me to lick you? I do good. I do good. Is that squirrel over there? I lick you. You do good.
It's like my grandma.
Dude, it's crazy.
Literally, dude, in Up, fucking Doug is a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Dude. Like they're just so fucking hyper and so centered around people. They just don't care.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. But that is crazy.
Yeah.
They literally
hilarious.
ate 3 hairless
And then
rabbits.
afterwards, he's like,
He probably sniffed and went.
yeah.
He started looking at them more and ate it back
They
up.
put him back in the field, and he went back out there 3 hours later,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm munching these again.
Well, dude, when he was little, he would just eat rocks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you dumbass, you're gonna get a fucking idiot.
That's what birds do.
Fuck.
I'm gonna embarrass myself on this podcast right now. I got sexually assaulted by a German Shepherd when I was a kid.
Hell.
Really?
Whoa.
Just a big one? Yeah. Oh, no.
So like how?
So this is
Around
what
the face? No.
And thankfully, no.
Woo.
And I'm saying thankfully,
Sat
and you'll
right on
understand
his
why
face.
in a couple seconds.
I
So
hate
when
the
I was
Germans
like,
for record, by the way.
yeah,
This
their
is why I
dogs
hate
can
the
suck
Germans.
it.
This is why I hate
Their
the
dogs
Germans.
can suck it.
Thank God Brock's not here. Brock's a golden, or Brock
He's a
he's a
German.
German Shepherd defender.
Yeah.
He's always had German Shepherd, right? Or was it just Libby?
I think just that one.
I know somebody else had a German Shepherd named Libby. That's weird.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Short for Liberty Brother.
No.
Yeah! Oh my God. Noise! Liberty, baby!
Murder.
And the pursuit of happiness!
But not for all though.
No.
For some.
Yeah.
But we have a compromise. It's you're 3/5.
Yeah. The compromise
So-
is money, by the
Oh,
way.
is that
very,
what it was?
Yeah.
very much.
No, I'm just kidding.
If you're rich, you're fine. If you're not, too bad.
Well,
No,
that
like
could've
if,
been
if
money
you're
back in the
black,
day.
we're gonna treat you lesser. But if you
Yeah.
have as much
Yeah.
money as us, you're equal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's
that's
true,
when
actually.
racism's the equalizer.
It's very true.
Doesn't make any sense.
Did you know the Chinese were even worse off than that though?
in
Isn't that crazy?
racism?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
They,
the
well, they weren't
railroads?
even considered 3/5 of a person.
Yeah.
Oh, so Chinese were really racist against black people? You're saying?
No. In
No,
America,
we were very racist
In
against
America, Chinese weren't even as of a high standing as black people were seen.
There's been multiple
Yeah.
situations in this country where we've said Chinese people get the fuck out, and then we've let them back in, and then we say and then we let them back in.
Japanese people too.
It happened for like 80 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where they're like Chinese exclusion.
Oh, the railroads were crazy.
Oh yeah.
The
Railroads
what?
are huge.
The
Railroads.
railroads?
A lot of Chinese workers.
Who do you
I
think
was-
built
Oh.
them?
Yeah.
I was reading.
Really?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
There was such an
But I
issue.
feel like Asians, I mean, like, generally, obviously speaking, they're not the physical labor type of people, right?
now,
You'd
but
think.
and I'm saying
Yeah,
no,
you'd
I'm
think.
not even gonna say that in general because like obviously like if we're thinking Asia, there's
Right.
still like manual labor,
Child
obviously.
labor.
Obviously, yeah.
But I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
in the sense of like now, like in the U.S., like if like they're getting great jobs. Like I'm saying, like
Oh my
for their
God.
level of education, like they're getting, you know,
Absolutely.
they're engineers, they're doctors, they're
Oh,
this and
yeah.
that. So like, yeah, I mean,
Extremely
they're
intelligent.
probably not like as working class as they were. But I'm saying
Right.
like that. But the railroads, like they had such a problem getting women in that they were just like doing mail order brides from China for Chinese dudes, and these people had never even met before, and then they would ride a boat over.
And then they'd be like, hey, you're my wife now.
Yeah, and they'd marry a Chinese guy. They had such a problem with getting women over there. They did the same thing with like just random white dudes. They would do like mail orders just from like they would get a wagon of women and drive them out there. They did it in Washington. They did it in California. There was such a problem with just like having a complete like fam because like when people
What
think
a
about
unit of measurement, by the way, a wagon of women.
yes, yes, but like the Old West, the reason it was like that is because it's all single insane men.
Mhm.
They're getting hookers,
Like gold miners and shit.
They're getting hookers. They're playing poker.
Yeah.
They're doing Red Dead stuff.
was literally just
That's what I'm, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's why people
Yeah.
like the Old West was crazy. Like
Yeah.
the obviously like the justice like system, like there was no law.
Didn't exist,
It was
yeah.
really loose back then.
Yeah.
But that's why. Like it was single dudes going hard. Your dog's just doing circles over there.
I literally thought he was crouching to pee on the couch. I'm like,
You
are
might
you
have.
good,
No,
sir?
I'm just kidding. But like, in my defense, when I think of people that building the railroads, I don't think of Asians,
Chinese
I
and
think
Irish.
I think of like white people that are all dirty You know, they're all
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
They didn't have enough people. It
Jim
was
over there, you know.
it was something that
because
was
they
just,
were on such a timeline crunch.
it's by necessity.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
timeline,
right,
and it's
right,
literally
right,
like
right.
we
This
don't
bitch
have enough
needs to
people.
be built, yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
don't have enough
'Cause-
people to send people west.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't there two companies fighting about ownership
The Greater
for the same
Pacific
railroad?
and something else. Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
fighting for possession of the same railroad.
Yeah.
So the faster they built it, and then they ended up meeting in the middle,
Yeah.
and it was like a all-out fucking brawl.
Have you ever seen Hell on Wheels?
I have not.
So it's a show specifically about this exact situation. Actually, it's like a what's the channel that has Walking Dead?
AMC.
AMC is an AMC show.
Channel.
It has Common in it.
Liberty.
Actually,
really?
Oh wow.
it's a really fucking good show. I would highly recommend it if you
Pursuit
guys
of
haven't seen
Happiness.
it. Yeah,
I watched a
for all.
documentary. I watched a documentary on it. Weirdly enough, in a hotel room in Chicago. I was getting ready for the morning. It was on like History
So
Channel.
you
I'm
watched
like,
it for like 3-4 hours, probably.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And I was
easily.
like,
Girls
oh, this
getting
looks
ready, am I
kind of
right?
interesting.
It's crazy.
Transatlantic.
And it was
Is
a
that the
whole
one?
yeah. And they were like fighting for possession of the same railroad.
Yeah.
And it was like a contract situation, and then it was a time.
So whoever
Literally,
situation.
that show was what
Whoever
that's based on.
built faster got control
Yeah.
of the full railroad,
So they got the contracts from the governments or
Yeah.
from the government.
and they're like, "Hey, whoever builds faster gets it."
You guys
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
go straight up history bro stuff right now?
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I
All
love
right, let's
history.
do it. Go ahead. Sorry. I got one for you after this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What were
I
you
was-
gonna say?
Well, they were talking about how they were building like ridiculous amounts of miles of railroads
Yeah.
a day.
That
get
was
it
the
finished.
issue. Is that's why they brought in so many Chinese is because they couldn't get the 3 miles a day or whatever the fuck their requirement
Quota was,
was.
yeah.
So like
So-
that, they're like it's.
You ever seen Blazing Saddles?
I have not heard of it though. What's his name?
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Yeah.
So it's like it's the old West times, but it's like they're building the railroad too.
Right.
Like it just it's a spoof movie in that sense, but like they show you and tell you like they make it very clear how disposable everybody is.
Right, I was gonna
Like
say,
that's
like,
the
literally,
joke throughout the
that's
whole.
the type of deal where they're like,
we
like,
just need
whipping
bodies.
people.
We
Yeah.
just need
Yeah.
bodies. We need people to hit the railroad spikes. We need bodies.
Yeah.
And Chinese.
Yep.
Oh, and they
Chinese
were
bodies.
treated very poorly.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure, dude.
Like
Yeah.
they were just killed. They were just
Yeah,
murdered.
Yeah.
Like just
Like people were probably passing out and,
And
shit.
the-
They're like,
insane.
Oh yeah,
Kick 'em to
yeah,
the side.
absolutely, yeah. In the working sense, though, like everybody was treated fairly. I mean, like in the southern area, like obviously it was a lot of like slaves and a lot
oh,
of
for sure.
a lot of black.
They didn't
people.
have offices back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not working a 9 to 5. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't have an
Working
HR department.
9 to 5, trying to make a living.
I thought you said Chinaman.
I
making a living.
literally
Yeah.
thought the same exact thing.
So you said
double
China Man.
entendre, dude.
Yeah,
I just
That
made it
was good.
ambiguous.
that was
good. That was
crazy
really
good.
good.
Yeah. Wow.
I
Damn.
said China make a living.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
China make a living, but it works.
That was
Trying to make a
good.
living. Wow,
Yeah,
damn,
that was
damn,
good.
damn. Good for you. Truly good
What
for
was
you.
it? You? We can move
Yeah,
past
history.
history.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if it was So this is already a bad start. I don't know if it was Rockefeller or Carnegie, but they were
Oh,
running
shit.
so much business through this railroad,
Yeah.
and they were going over this bridge, and
Yep.
they were pretty much taxing them, being like, "Oh, we're the only people over here. We're obviously going to tax them."
Right.
And then, so-called, the richest man in the world at the time
Mhm.
is like, "That's pretty cute," and he just stopped going.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh,
fuck you.
Yeah.
And so they had insane shortages. Like, it was problems on problems.
Yeah.
And the company's like, you got to come back.
Yeah.
And he's like, maybe double it, I'll come back.
Mhm.
And so he fucking, like, just strong armed
him.
them
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
like, just straight up old timey money, just grubby, like,
yeah.
industrial living. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, make it double and maybe I'll use the railroad again.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is, it's crazy.
damn.
It's crazy.
dude.
But what's awesome, like Carnegie, like him in particular, like, dude, you know how many Carnegie libraries are in the U.S.? There's like hundreds. Like, he donated so much money. Like,
Well,
they're
I
still
mean-
standing, like, from the 1800s and shit.
I mean, didn't he have like literally in nowadays?
But I'm saying-
like fucking
But
hundreds.
he
of
was one of
billions
those guys.
dollars?
He
Like,
believed in that, like, he didn't believe in social welfare. Like, he did not believe in a social state. Like, I'm not going to give you money.
Right.
But he
Just because you're
believed
poor.
believed in the rich should give to the poor.
oh,
That was one of his things. Like, he was
Interesting.
super huge on it. Like, the rich need to give to the poor because it's my responsibility. Because due to capitalism, these people, like, I think it's almost guilt
Kinda
in a
got
way.
it.
It's
Yeah.
almost guilt in
Rich
a way,
guilt.
where you're like, you're probably poor when you grew up, and you're like, I know how it feels, like
Mhm.
this and that.
yeah.
But he
And
gave
now that I have this
he gave
ungodly
an
amount of money.
insane amount of money. But like, there's libraries today that are 100 and some years
Makes
old
sense. Yeah.
that are
Yeah,
still
it does.
standing. But like, he was a
Yeah.
fucking gangster.
Was
Created college?
Was Carnegie the steel guy,
Yeah,
and then Rockefeller was the
oil, Standard
oil
Oil.
guy? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Carnegie was steel.
Yes.
Might have been railroads too, but I'm pretty sure it was steel.
Okay.
But
I'm
you ever
sure
seen
he
The Men
fucking-
Who Built America?
History. Yeah.
Oh boy,
Yeah. Good
that's
shit.
a real dad boner right
Good
there.
shit.
Really?
Yeah, you're like, I would love to watch Rockefeller for
Yeah.
an hour.
Oh, it's not just an hour. It's episode after episode after episode.
and it's reenactments.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh, I hate History Channel
I-
reenactments.
Oh, dude, but these ones, like,
They're
it's
so-
actually like it's
No,
one of
it's pretty. Well
it's one of
done.
their higher budget ones, so like it's not
Yeah.
bad. And
Okay,
plus,
so
like
it's not
you don't
horrible,
know
yeah.
what these guys look like anyway.
Yes,
Like
right.
that's what's crazy about like these
Is it
people.
the same guy that narrates all their shows?
I don't know if it really had. I don't know.
It
You've
might
noticed
be.
that though, right?
Yeah.
It's literally the same guy
It's
that
the
does
same thing,
all
like
why
Comedy
not?
Central.
It's like David Attenborough.
You listen to a
all
Comedy
shit.
Central show or like a radio show, and it's the same guy. He's like, "You're watching Comedy Central."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the radio too, like it's the same fucking
Yeah.
guy. But
Well, they
like,
have him under contract. Why pay more people when you're just paying this guy? You know.
right.
Yeah.
But
Keep him busy.
I have walked in on my dad watching that show an uncountable amount. Of
You ever
When you
seen the
said
front-
I walked in on my dad, I thought that was going in a
No,
way.
Yeah.
I
Older
have
direction,
walked
maybe.
in on
Older
my dad watching that show several times.
I don't even think your dad believes in touching his own dick. I don't even think he touches it when he pisses. He's like, "That's gay.
This took
That's
a
gay.
really
I am not touching it.
insane.
I've never touched a dick in my life."
It's even better not knowing who your dad is.
insane turn.
His dad has a mustache. He wears a camo hat. He tucks in his shirt in his jean shorts and wears New Balances.
And his jawline could cut your arm off.
Was that a perfect description or
Really?
not?
Yeah,
Your dad's a
pretty good.
gangster. Let's not get it twisted. He looks fantastic. Insane.
He's just like Boone's dad. He's looked 40 for 20 years.
These are the
you know what I
frontiersmen
mean?
we're talking about in
Oh,
America.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
These are the men who built America.
exactly.
They've never moisturized and they still look good.
Yeah, Dave Locke.
True. Dan, close.
Oh my god,
That
I
was-
knew it
that was
something. I
close.
knew it was
That
something
was
like
close.
that.
Very close.
At your wedding, bro? He came out in the tux, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, Dan.
He looks
Yeah.
good, didn't he?
You look
Model-
fucking
he did
good.
Look, He did look very good. I also haven't seen your dad without a hat on in maybe 15 years. I'm not even
Yeah,
exaggerating.
that's true.
Like I don't know if I've ever seen him without a hat on.
He doesn't have a lot of gray hair, which is wild.
Because
Yeah.
He's like 50.
But he has hair.
He's got a lot. Yeah.
your
Okay,
dad's the
wow.
type of guy to come home from work, take his work clothes off, and then put a hat on. It's so backwards.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or just
It's
wear his
so
work-
backwards.
He also reminds me of the guy that could just wear his work clothes all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd come home and sit on the couch in his work clothes.
Mhm. And then just do this.
No, he doesn't do that. He does sit in his work clothes and eat peanuts and drink a beer after work every single day. That's his routine. He drinks, he eats peanuts, drinks a singular Coors Light,
And he whispers to himself,
and he just visits, watches, whatever he does, and then he changes, and then he has to do something because he can't be sitting.
It's like an unwind thing. I kind of
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
I get it.
But it's just so weird how that generation is like, well, I can't be sitting for too long, and then they got to go
Oh
find
yeah, my
something
dad's
to
the
do.
same way.
Exactly, you got to find something to do. When meanwhile we're like, fuck, it's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
Dude,
so weird.
My dad is the type of guy that, like, he'll sit down, and I'm like, oh, what you watching now? He's, I don't know, I got to get up and do something.
I think
Yeah,
it's 'cause
exactly.
And I'm
all-
like, and I'm like,
he's
Dad,
thinking about doing
you're-
something while he's sitting there watching
yeah,
TV.
but
Yeah.
it's like
So
he gets
weird.
up and just wanders around the house. and it's
find
like,
something to do.
I think it's
Dad,
just
you're not
all their
doing
dads were
anything.
like army dads and tough dads, and they're like, "What are you doing? Get out there!
Probably,
Get
yeah.
out of here!
Yeah,
What are you doing? Get out
Go
here!
feed the
What are you
pigs.
doing?
yeah.
Get out of here!"
Their dads didn't have labor laws. Is
Yeah.
why they didn't have an 8 to 5.
Like, dude,
Exactly.
they walk
9
into
to
their
5.
house after work and they're like, "What are you doing? Get out of here!
Yeah.
yeah.
See you
It's
in 2
like,
hours."
shouldn't you be doing something?
Yeah,
Their dads didn't want to hang out with
yeah,
them.
it's
as well.
insane. They're like, "Get out of the house now."
They just got home from working a physical job. And they're like, go on, we gotta go feed.
Hey,
the
Dad, how you doing? I gotta go bale some hay. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly, dude. It's fucking
convulsing.
insane. He's like, I need to do. God, it's fucking weird.
It's insane. Like, my dad would just get up and, like, got to get up and do something.
yeah, you
Or
gotta
I'm like,
find
"Dad,
things to
just-"
do.
I was like, Dad, you want to watch some TV or something? He's like, can't, got stuff to do. I'm like, you've been wandering around the house for the last 3 hours, not doing dick.
Hey, he's gotta find something to do. You know?
This is 3 hours?
This is a really stupid thought, but I was thinking today, so like, you know when people say bottle up your thoughts?
Yeah.
What if it was just a message in a bottle, and then someone opens it and it just reads,
Just
"I want
thoughts?
to kill myself." That was something I thought of today, because he was bottling up his thoughts and he put it in a message in a bottle and it floated, and he just opens it and it's like, my life ain't going too good.
Is your,
Float
is your
that
dad
bottle to a
Yeah,
therapist.
I was just like, that was fun. No,
Yeah, I
I
was
just
gonna
thought
say.
that'd be a fun thought.
Are you guys'
God.
dad's bottle up anger type guys?
My
Oh,
dad
yeah.
will
Really?
spew his anger, but he'll also bottle it up.
Yeah.
But that's why now
It's a volcano.
That's why now I like, so you never know where you get with anger.
Yeah.
It's a weird emotion where it's like 2 minutes later you're not even angry.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
You know,
Very
where it's
strange.
like such a stupid thing, but that's why sometimes I'm like,
It's
I shouldn't be instigating this,
Yeah.
but this is legitimately like, what are we doing?
yeah.
What are we doing?
And it's something
like-
where something small can
Yeah.
just poof.
Yeah. So it'd
Set
be
you
this
off, you know?
situation with my dad where he'd be spewing anger and I'd be like,
and I would just be like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I would.
But you're really good at that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
When
but-
teachers would literally be yelling at you, you'd be like,
yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah.
you'd be laughing. Like you'd be literally laughing in their faces
Yeah.
as they're so mad.
no,
yelling
I'd just
at
be
you.
like, interesting. Yeah.
like you're just so good at that.
No, but
Like,
I
it's
don't
just
like. It's
talent
something
you
now
have.
where like because my dad is so outwardly angry, I hate confrontation now.
Yeah.
I'll just walk away. confrontation on
When you walk in the
confrontation on
house
confrontation on videos and shit, dude. Sometimes I'll just fast forward. I just don't even like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just
It's
like,
uncomfortable.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so uncomfortable for me. I'm just like, I feel like I'm just sitting there arguing with my dad, and I'm like, I gotta get past this. I gotta get through this.
Oh, it's funny.
I've been having a lot of this kind of conversation with my therapist lately. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like I've my entire life had a huge problem with like bottling my shit up, and then I snap at something really fucking stupid, and then I feel bad about it for like
of
a
course.
month.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm the king
that's
of
what
that,
he
by
said.
the way.
Though.
I don't
He's
want to
like,
say I'm the king and you're the prince, but I
Yeah.
think I'm the king and you're the prince.
well, I think you're the
No,
king and
I'm
I'm the lord.
Whoa.
Okay, sure.
That's better.
Yeah.
Pussy.
But that shit is like, it's at some point it's really hard. Like you're gonna bottle it up at some point just from like doing the day to day.
Yeah.
Like you're going from
Yeah.
day to day, like not even thinking about
Yeah.
it sometimes.
You
So,
can't
like,
be angry all the time, or you can't like say.
but
what
sometimes
you
you're not
need to
even
say.
thinking about it. Like it might be
Oh,
sitting
yeah,
there, but you're
it's
like,
true.
I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah.
But like I'm not thinking about what made me pissed or like what happened or this
You're
or
just
that.
pissed.
You're like, I'm just in a terrible fucking mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's
Like,
what-
I get it a lot. Like if I'm at work and I'm like bottling up frustration, maybe it's
Yeah.
not even anger, it's just frustration.
yeah.
And then like somebody's like, let's talk about it. And I don't want to talk about it, but then I keep bottling it up, and then 3 hours later, I'm like, let's talk about it. And then I'm terrible about talking
So
about
that's
it.
what that is what Dr. B says is my issue. Is like even when people ask me like what's wrong, I'm like oh, I'm good. Like
Right.
that's the problem is like I don't have the communication skills to like just come out and openly say, even when people
Yeah.
ask me like what's wrong, like
Right.
I just don't want to fucking talk about it, and I don't want to talk to you about it.
That's why I doubled up on you the other day
Yeah.
when I walked in.
Yeah.
And
I
I
almost
said,
threw something.
well, no, literally, it was so. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was just like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh, he's pissed." And I was just like, "Who you mad at?" And he was just like, "Not right now, dude." And I was
Yeah.
like, "All right." And then like an hour later, he walked back in the room, and I was like, "So what's up?" And then it was normal.
Yeah.
Like it's so.
And then
weird.
I told, but like that's an exact situation where I should have I should have just been like, oh, I'm dealing with this person and some shit going on.
But do you ever think that sometimes you just need a fucking moment? Like you
Yeah,
know, like
you
just,
definitely
like,
do, but,
like
like-
you just needed it a moment. You needed an hour to cool, to collect your thoughts, just to kind of sit on it and think.
Yeah.
And then Blake asks again and said, "Hey man, what's actually up?" And then you're like, "All right."
Well, I think there's a healthy retention and an unhealthy retention.
But I'm
Right,
saying,
like an hour
I
is
understand what
better
he's
than
saying. Where it's
months.
hard for me too. Like if I am fucking insanely pissed and someone is like, "Hey, what's up?" or like, "What's wrong?" Like, I can't even vocalize what I'm
Right,
pissed because
exactly,
like that's
exactly.
my problem, and I understand like. Hey, I should probably like.
it's just like
when
you're
you're
saying,
mad
you don't
like
have the
that.
communication
When you're
skills.
mad like that, like I think at some point you have to be like, "Oh fuck, I'm pissed."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
once you realize, like as soon as it happens, you're like, "I shouldn't be pissed." It was the same thing as our always argument. We got in an argument last week over euchre.
That was fucking annoying as fuck, by the way.
So-
I want
you,
you
Chris.
to
Just these
both
two?
know it.
It was
Okay.
no, but like I literally, it wasn't even. And then Cody was fine, and I was like, I'm fine. And it wasn't even a thing where I was
2
like,
minutes later, we're like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I always feel sorry. I hope
Yeah.
you know I'm always sorry. And so
Keep throwing always in there.
yeah, always. And so it came
I was
around.
just so
we were
petty.
playing euchre, and it came
Yeah.
around to him on the table,
Yeah.
and he sat there for like
A minute. Yeah.
no, 12 seconds, maybe 12 seconds.
Yeah.
And he says something, and then he's like, "Is it on me?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "We're always waiting on you." And then
and then
it
set
went
me
off.
And then for some
Yeah.
reason,
Okay.
and then Cody, it wasn't even the fact that I said we wait on you.
Yeah.
It was the fact that I said always, and he was like, "Oh, he's like always waiting on me, huh?" And I was like, "Oh shit."
He's like,
And
that's weird because 12 minutes ago we were fucking waiting on
no,
you.
exactly. And then I was like, I'm getting mad, but I like in that moment I was actually like, I'm not mad. This
Yeah.
is really stupid.
Yeah.
And then I was just kept joking about it, and I was like, Cody, I was like, I
It's
was like.
fun to look back at. Honestly,
No, it's fun to, and then I was like, Cody, I was like, I always have fun when I come over here, dude.
Yeah.
And I just kept saying always, and we just kept popping it into conversation. But I was like, I know Cody isn't that mad at this point to where
Yeah.
this is gonna set him off.
Yeah.
But like, it was so stupid.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
But once
still-
again,
I'm
he was
always having
fucking
fun with it.
instigating, you know, and he was fucking
Yeah.
dragging it
Yeah.
on, and so that's what I was just, it just took me to
Yeah.
another level. And
I'm
just
still
kept on
pissed
creeping.
about it.
Oh,
Because it was coming around, and I was waiting to call. I had a fucking killer diamond hand,
okay.
and it gets to the point where they're going so fucking at each other.
Yeah.
Cody gets pissed, throws his cards down, and like that's the end of that hand. I'm like,
This is like
Hey,
this is what I.
What was so funny
Four
though?
best diamonds
is
on the
while,
table. I'm
Is
like,
while
God,
me
yeah.
is while I'm arguing with Cody on why we're waiting on him and whatever. it comes around to him and it's his turn and he doesn't realize because we're arguing. And so this is the
we're
second
waiting
turn.
even
So
more.
like we pass, we flip over the card, so the table's open.
Yeah.
It goes to Cody and we're just arguing.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here and then eventually someone's like, so whose turn is it? Whose turn is it?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's Cody's.
It's always Cody.
Dude, exactly.
And then I was like-
no, exactly.
And that's when I was like, fuck it,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah. And I was like, all right, maybe I'm a bad person, but yeah.
It was
fun,
funny though when you said that, but nobody laughed.
Exactly. But I'm in that situation where I'm like, if it makes me laugh, I'm going for it, but I'm a bad person, so maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't go for what makes me laugh. Because I hate bad stuff. I like bad stuff.
Yeah.
But if you wouldn't have kept going,
I
then
saw a
we
girl
would.
fall the other day, and I pretended like I didn't see it. You saw her fall? Oh, dude, it was so icy at work the other day. She was just like, oh, Flintstones, and was like,
Is it you?
yeah,
Starfish.
But no, if you hadn't been a dick and tried to be funny about it,
yeah.
we wouldn't talk about it right now.
Yeah, but that's why I was like I actually am starting to be like, I am not mad. My adrenaline is fucking pumping, but I am not mad. I'm just a like it's fight or flight for me. Like, and every time I just go straight to I'm fighting this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I just get shaky. Like I'll get shaky, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just
That's
like, oh.
crazy, dude.
So like literally that conversation alone got my adrenaline spikes so much where I'm like, I'm shaking.
Really?
Every
What the
time.
fuck,
like
dude?
I have an adrenal
Because it's
issue.
confrontation for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's confrontation. And that's like for me, I'm just like,
But it's weird that
fuck.
it's weird that like
That's why I have to joke out of it though. That's why I
Okay.
have to be like always.
This fucking guy hates confrontation. He starts it every time.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, it's weird how you said that you need to scroll through a video, but then in person,
Yeah.
But
you know,
technically,
It's
it was
always this
I
guy.
was. I didn't. Hey, I didn't
Christ.
initiate that. Technically,
Calm down.
I said something that I thought was a throwaway and maybe a little bit mean, and then you got mad, and then I was like, "I'll fight right now." I don't know what it is, and then eventually I'm just like, "Oh yeah, this is not a big deal."
yeah.
Like maybe just take 3 deep breaths.
I'll fight right now.
Like that's. I swear to God, and I'm just like, that's just me.
that's
It's the same thing. Like, dude, even when I was rolling playing poker or playing blackjack, like I'm rolling, fucking juicing, dude. My adrenaline's jacked and I'm shaking.
Oh, really?
Dude, my adrenaline is nuts, dude.
Oh, dude, when we were at the Paris place.
Yeah, we were at Paris.
It was like the last night,
yeah.
and you're getting killed, and I'm destroying.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, and Boone's over here coming back to me. He's like, I'm trying to decide if I want to put $5 down on a roulette table. I'm like, Boone,
It's $5.
I'm in
dude.
it right now.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
Like I was just sitting there shaking. Like I was up like $200.
His last $5, though, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like, should I put this on red?
Maybe we should just
dinner or black. I don't know.
But then there's like alternating theories where it's like maybe write it down, maybe talk about it to yourself, and it's like, what if someone finds it and then I'm a little queer, and then I get made fun of?
See, but that's the problem. Is that
That's
it
a
shouldn't
big-
be seen as a queer.
Yeah, but what happens when someone breaks in and they're like,
If somebody broke into our house and read the shit that I wrote, they'd be like, I can't rob this guy. He'll fucking kill himself.
If somebody broke in your guys' house, they would throw away all the trash and just leave.
no,
I've taken care of it.
Oh, wow.
I have taken care of
Damn.
I gotta
back
piss again, I'm
off.
sorry. I think I need beta blockers though, legitimately.
Oh, for your adrenaline issue?
Yeah,
What are beta blockers?
I've never like looked into it, but I would assume that it would help.
Isn't it like blocks the
Spikes, like your big
your
spikes.
synapses from
Really?
like,
Yeah,
triggering your?
like I'm
What
not
happens when you have
like
to run from the cops, though?
exactly, but you know what I mean. Like it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be like
How many more situations are you going to be in where you have to run from the cops?
none. I didn't run the last
How are you
time.
gonna ding dong ditch anybody
I would.
if you're
As
on
an
beta
adult.
blockers?
I was saying maybe I should think or take some beta blockers or look into it.
Is that something you have to get prescribed for?
His adrenaline
Oh
issue.
yeah, baby.
He has what?
His adrenaline issue.
My adrenaline's getting jacked.
I think maybe though, if you express your anger more, that you wouldn't have that built up tension. And
We don't want that. We don't
No,
want
but it
more
wouldn't-
angry Blake.
but when it's angry Blake though, because it rarely happens. I think we've been friends for fucking ever at this point, and it's only happened a number of times. We've gotten into it a couple times.
I
But not a
honestly,
lot.
I wanted to bring one up, but I totally forgot about
Okay,
it.
well, hold on. Is it between us?
Yeah.
Is it the Mega Replay Edge versus Chrome thing?
No,
That's the one that I always think.
I don't remember that one, but it probably happened.
I remember though you telling me about you going off on Troy at work.
Well, that was one. Yeah, no, that was just one time where Troy was being an ass.
Yeah.
Shout out Troy.
Like
Love
he
the guy.
always is.
No, he was just
he's
being-
a subtle ass about certain
Yeah.
things. I'm like, fuck you.
No,
Troy.
and he was, and he said something, and I'm legitimately his boss, And I just asked him nice. I was like, hey, you mind doing that?
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like the problem was same thing. Adrenaline spiked. I just got angry. I
Yeah.
said something crazy. And I shouldn't have. That's exactly what happened. But the thing is, I should have been
Adrenaline's
like,
spiked.
I should have just been like, Troy, fuck you.
Yeah.
Just go do it. You know what I mean? It should have just been normal. But instead, he said, but he wasn't like sarcastic enough to where it was like a joke, but it wasn't like, it was just,
or it just wasn't funny.
it was ambiguous. And it just made me angry.
But he's not good at sarcasm either.
No, but
he's terrible at
No,
it.
but then I was like, Troy, I was like, that's really funny. I was like, it'll be really funny when you get a real job and you really get fucking fired. I was like, that's really funny. I was like, that would be cool. And then so,
Oh my god.
that's one of my all times. Like,
That's a great-
Oh, I ethered a man.
Yeah, that's the top 5.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus
No, I literally said those words like verbatim. I was like, that's really funny. I was like, really funny when you really get fired at a real job.
Yeah.
And then Troy went and worked at a factory.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe
wasn't because of
him,
me.
but Troy's one of those guys that like he can be sarcastic, but he can also be a dick without knowing he's being a dick.
He sometimes has a very dry sense of humor where it's like, is he being an asshole?
Yeah.
But sometimes he is. But I
Dude,
think
like-
it's funny. Like I've learned to not take it personally. Like that
Yeah.
one time, same thing. Adrenaline spike, baby. I got angry, and I was like, Troy. I was like, you can talk to your friends like that. I was like, but you don't fucking talk to me like that, dude.
At Mega Replay?
No, like we were just talking on Discord.
Oh.
Like he just said, like he called me a fucking retard or something. Like
Oh,
not
yeah.
even like
Yeah.
kind of maybe the way he said it over the line, but
Okay.
the words themselves not over the line.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I
The tone?
overreacted. I overreacted for sure. But me and Troy are still friends to this day, thankfully.
I
Like,
would hope so.
dude, like 2 years ago, I was playing with Troy, and I like barely knew Troy.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what we were playing, but he called me fat, and I was like, I'm not good with confrontation, so I didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
But he called me fat for some reason. I'm like, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
My friends can call me fat, but you don't call me fat. Like I don't fucking know you like that.
That's like you can't call my sister a bitch, but I can call her a bitch.
My
True.
dad's the only one that calls me fat.
Yeah. But he did it, and I was like, Jesus fuck, dude.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Troy got his own segment today.
Yeah. No, but like I've learned now, like he really doesn't. Like I don't think he doesn't.
never
mean it.
means
He
it.
doesn't. No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
He just
nice
has
guy.
a terribly dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Like a lot of people are that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
It
just like,
pissed-
wait, are
dude,
you
it
an
pissed me off.
asshole
I was
or? But like, I mean, you just got to learn to not like Blake said, don't fucking take it personally.
I don't even
Just
want
be
to.
like,
He's not going to listen to it. But the famous one that I legitimately would like to apologize until the end of days for is the Joel altercation in Tennessee.
Yeah.
For that one, I'm very
That
sorry.
was
I don't even
bad.
want to bring it up, but I'm
I don't
sorry.
honestly forget.
That was
oh,
bad.
baby
That one
bitch,
was
that's
so
what it
bad where
Okay.
I told him I was told him I was sorry afterwards. Like legitimately, I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry."
Yeah,
and
that
I don't know.
escalated quickly.
No, I'm saying I don't know if he accepted it because it was so over the line for me.
Yeah.
But I hope he did. And we've talked since then. But like, I don't. know.
He doesn't know. You gotta tell him.
I don't even want to talk about it. But like, Joel did something.
Can you tell me tonight?
No, yeah.
Okay,
Joel did
okay.
something so minuscule, and I was just so on edge
Yeah.
and so like, I get vacation anxiety.
Yeah.
Where
We
it's just,
had been
I
walking
just
around
get like wild,
a lot, yeah.
anxious, and like it
Just
just
everything you don't know
just
anything.
on edge,
Yeah,
like
I
super
get it,
on
I
edge,
get
and
it.
like he did something, and I said some shit,
Yeah.
and I really just wish I wouldn't have said it. And I told him like I was even sorry after it, but like even now I'm just like, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
He snapped.
yeah.
It's one of those things you always look back on and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
said that to somebody.
But like the only thing you can do, legitimate, like obviously maybe one, don't say it, but if you do say it, say sorry. I mean that's the only thing I can do,
It's true.
Yeah.
personally. So I mean that's where the point.
I mean, really, it wasn't that horrible. All he did was you called him a beta bitch. That's
yeah.
it. Oh, that's it.
But
it
it
was
was
bad.
the tone in which you said
Oh,
it
yeah.
he was.
and the person that you said it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be selfish about it, but like
Yeah.
I have a problem forgiving myself about shit like that.
Yeah.
Like it's something
That's-
it's something that's already happened.
Yeah.
It's something that is long gone. It's something that I literally said sorry for. I've done everything I can.
Yeah.
Shows you
And,
got
like,
a big
I
heart.
I can't feel bad for it. No, but it's just something that I'm just like,
You got a
God
big
damn
ass
it.
heart, Blake.
Nah. grew one size one time.
Grew one size
No,
one
I'm just
time.
kidding. But you know what I mean? It was like that's the type of shit where I'm like, God damn it. But you know.
You haven't had your Grinch moment where your heart grew 10 sizes?
One time someone in front of a McDonald's drive-thru paid for me, and I was like, God damn it! And then I paid for the lady behind me.
Aw,
That's about
nice.
it.
I saw a thing recently that was like people that worked at Starbucks were complaining about doing that.
Yeah.
Like paying it
Really?
forward.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it makes their job harder somehow. I don't fucking know. But it's like, dude, I don't know. That's like a really nice thing in humanity that we fucking have still at this point in time where the world's fucking burning. So it's like, whatever, dude. And I get it. I mean, I've worked in fucking retail. I worked in retail for years, and shit can get annoying, but also you just have to look at like the bigger picture and what the intention is. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, like, I mean, really, I don't want to say how hard could it be because I've never worked at Starbucks. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know their system.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But like, you just because the order is ordered, right? Like they have ordered, so it's got to be there.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just,
I don't know. I don't know how it works, so I can't. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to speak on it like that. I understand, but there's just things where it's like it can be annoying to
What'd
me.
you say?
Starbucks.
Jesus.
They think their job's insanely difficult.
I mean, it's probably gets busy.
Well, dude, some people ask for the foam.
Right, but everybody gets busy.
Well, some people ask for the foam. That's hard.
Yeah.
You got to get the foam on there.
Yeah, that's true.
What if they do the cinnamon sprinkle?
What if they get 2 pumps of syrup?
That's true.
Yeah.
I've had a Starbucks gift card in my wallet for 2 years.
Give it to Tara, dude. She'd
It was,
love it.
dude. It was literally some girl gave it to me for Christmas.
Is it like $5?
Yeah,
What are you gonna get, bro?
I bought
Exactly.
I bought a large iced with it already.
Oh, okay.
So
So
there's
you're
like-
not gonna get anything else with it.
No, literally.
There's about a $1.14 left on
Throw
there.
that shit away,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can load it onto your like app.
Yeah, you can
and keep
load
it.
on the app and then transfer it to your other
So I
remaining
can give
balances.
Starbucks my information.
Not really.
It's a gift card.
They give the all they ask for I think is your first name and your birthday, and they give you a free
Those
drink on your birthday.
Washington pussies. My information.
Yeah. It's
No
true.
chance.
However, if they brought back the Seattle Supersonics, I would support that.
The
The what?
Seattle Supersonics.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
true.
Supersonics. Yeah.
So back to you guys want to go back to me?
I would love to hear German Shepherd. Yes, would love to.
I don't know if I've ever told anybody this story other than the people that were there. So I can't believe I'm telling this on a podcast. But so one time when
Nobody watches is fine.
Oh,
he has got like 100 subs.
Look at that.
103,
Look at that.
That's the
Anyways.
exact number.
something like that.
So when we first moved to Indiana in 2000, we lived in a trailer park. That's where all my crazy childhood moments came from. Thankfully, me pistol whipping somebody. So I was like learning how to roller skate for some reason.
Got some skeletons in your closet. No one knows it. No one don't. Eminem.
Eminem.
Oh my god!
Oh, I knew what you were going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one knows it.
Going bullshit.
Let's go, Brett. No, Kid Rock song.
That's Kid
Sorry.
Rock
Oh
song.
my
Sorry.
God.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no.
Jumping
no.
around. The Kid
Yeah.
Rock song's insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's an actual song.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's got a double chorus
Okay.
of something else and Let's Go Brandon that'll alternate back and
We'll
forth.
listen to it at the end.
It's
Why don't they
nuts.
just suck his dick already, dude? Jesus Christ.
Go ahead. Sorry. I'm so
Yes.
sorry. I'm the worst.
No, it's fine. Learning how to roller skate. That's like our thing is like extreme sports. Like me and my brother never played like ball sports growing up. He played football for a little bit, but so we were always into like biking and skating and whatever we could do. So
You watch a lot of Rocket Power, is what you're saying.
Oh, amen, brother. Woogity, woogity, woogity.
So that's what. So that's your childhood.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we'd pretty much conquered every other sport at this point. So we're like, let's try fucking rollerblading. So we got some rollerblades. And I was just like cruising around or whatever. And this is like in the start of fall, so it's like kind of cool. I had a coat on. I can remember this moment very fucking vividly. So I'm like roller skating around the street in front of our trailer, and out of nowhere, a German Shepherd comes up and tackles me.
Oh,
And I'm only 5'8" now, so I was a really small 6-year-old.
yeah, 06.
Yeah, I was 6 at the time. Yeah, I was really young.
6 years old, buckled into your fruit boots.
Strapped into the fruities.
Yeah.
Tackled, and I'm just laying on the ground, face down. It gets on top of me and starts humping my back, and like I can't get up because I'm wearing fucking rollerblades. My brother, and like 6 of our friends are sitting there, fucking rolling, just losing their minds, laughing, watching me get sexually.
We're just going to town,
Dude, it's literally mounted me on my back, and it's fucking my back. It was insane.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and then
slapping your ass, dude.
it pulled my fucking hair, dude.
Did he finish?
Choking me.
Oh yeah,
Did he finish?
It left some like I don't want to say it was cum. I don't want to say it was cum, but there was some very
slime
very
season.
there was some slime season going on my back.
Yeah.
It was absolutely insane.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
I think it might
I
have
have
become.
PTSD from that. So
It might have become.
You weren't like
crazy.
trying to get up and fall down. Like
that no, I
Cartoon
was
style?
trying to like push myself up, but this is like a 120-pound dog, and,
And
it's
you're
on my
6
back.
years old,
and I'm
yeah.
6 years old,
and the
I'm
Benny
wearing
Hill
ro-
music's playing.
It's like a Charlie Chaplin movie.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, as long it's just a good thing you didn't like roll over.
Oh, turn
So-
over. Yeah,
so like
yeah.
you're a face.
Yeah,
and
I would got a face full of dog. Dick.
Yeah.
That would've been crazy.
Oh, yeah. God
Face full
damn.
of dog dinky.
Yeah.
Dogs can't even 69 due to the angles of their penis. Did you know that?
Yeah, it only goes out.
Guys suck. There was no pushback on that. I was hoping for pushback.
I
and you
just-
guys
I
were
was
just like,
trying to
yeah,
process
dog's
what-
69. And, yeah,
Process what you just told me.
it's fine.
Isn't it like Shih Tzus or something, or maybe cats or something? Have like barbs on their dick, so
Yeah.
the
Cats,
woman,
I thought.
the
Cats
woman
do.
can't pull away when they're fucking, right?
They're just
Yeah.
fucking- that's why I scream, right?
A lot of those like dogs get bred to not naturally reproduce,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bulldogs
French
and
bulldogs
stuff.
shit,
Yeah, there's like a decent amount where they
Yeah.
have to be artificially
Inseminated.
inseminated.
Oh,
It's like, what the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's why they're so expensive. French bulldogs in particular.
But they're
Yeah.
so ugly.
I
Also,
love
then-
a French bulldog. English
Oh, same.
bulldogs, I would love because those are the big, fat face, slobbery ones.
with two teeth.
But I like the
Yeah.
Frenchies. The Frenchies are just little small
Oh,
Megan Thee
okay.
Stallion
Oh,
dogs.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Taking this down.
she a hottie.
Andy has one.
Two
If
Chainz has
she, I don't even want to say it.
I would love for you to say it.
If she wanted male slaves, I'll do it.
Wow.
Like a sex slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
one. For who?
There's no
bold.
way.
For Megan
There's
Thee
no way.
Stallion.
She doesn't need sex slaves. All right, that's Megan. Okay, she runs the world. But what I'm saying is like, I don't know. I'll polish her shoes or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll clean her vanity.
Room and board included or no?
Hopefully.
So it's not like an 8. It's not like a 9 to 5. It's like you're living in the house.
9 to 5.
So like, is it?
Chinese make a living. No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Dolly Parton.
Yeah, Dolly Parton Super Bowl
and
commercial.
Chinese railroad builders.
2 Super Bowl commercials.
She had two.
Yeah.
T-Mobile.
Unfortunately, T-Mobile was trying to shove their phone service down our throats.
That was the wrong way to do it too.
I don't remember a single Super Bowl commercial other than the Dolly one. Dolly and Miley Cyrus, and then Cool
Coinbase.
Ranch, Flaming Hot Doritos, and Coinbase.
There's
Coinbase hit it, bro.
Coinbase was
I
fire.
created an account, got
Was it?
$15 worth of Bitcoin from
Hey,
it.
Yeah.
there you go. Yep.
I didn't
Hit
even
it,
know
bro.
they did one. I
It
guess.
was,
So
it was literally just a
literally
QR code.
They
floating
put
around
it
the
was a
Before you
QR
came.
code in a slideshow, just bouncing around the screen like
Yeah.
windows bouncing around,
Ah.
like screensaver.
Literally
And
nothing
then as
at
soon as
that
it
point.
hits the exact corner, like you want it to, that's when it's like, oh, boo, hey, it's Coinbase, baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was literally 30 seconds long, and they said it was $13 million.
Yeah.
But that's what
There
everybody
was
was talking about.
three crypto exchange commercials.
It was.
Seems fishy.
Yeah. That dude,
Maybe the future.
the crypto.com CGI for LeBron. Do you guys watch? Do you guys see that one?
insane.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a real life thing.
Yeah.
People
This
are
person's-
walking
this
around.
Is a person.
That
There's
that
enough-
young LeBron is walking around.
That's
the
what I'm
streets
saying
right
though. There's so much footage of him when he was young.
Yeah.
Like they have to just be like screen grabbing,
Oh, I'm sure.
tapping,
Yeah.
and then they're just Dr.
now.
Fakenstein in his face.
through 3D. Yeah.
Shout out Dr. Fakenstein.
He's
I
real.
don't know what that is.
It's awesome.
Okay.
I don't.
That's
I thought you were just saying like jokingly, jock at Dr. Frankenstein
Nah.
/ making the
Fakenstein.
Oh,
This is-
fake.
Oh,
he
is
does
this like
deep
a
fakes and like
deepfake
shit
guy?
for like
Yeah.
He's really-
So he does like toms and shit.
yeah. He's
Okay.
really talented.
Like a wild dude.
What do you got to say?
Blake, I think you need to express your anger a little better.
I don't have it. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm fine.
Okay, I get it.
What am I angry about today? I have to wait 45 minutes for a meeting every Tuesday, and they should start it at 8:15 rather than 8:45, and rather than wasting my time.
Yeah, but
Because I just stand around until 8:45, then go to the meeting. I don't do anything before the meeting. If they just started at 8:15, I go to the meeting, then go to work.
I mean, I get that, but also you're getting paid to do nothing, right?
I don't like it.
That seems fishy.
His dad, dude. He's got to be up and doing something.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just restless in the sense at work. Like I don't even care if I'm like I either need to act busy or be busy, but I
Yeah.
cannot actually not be busy.
Right,
Yeah.
and just stand there on your phone.
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
sit there.
It
yeah.
bothers me.
No,
like
I
I'm telling
get
you,
it.
like 5 minutes passes, I'm like,
Yeah.
Terribly sorry about that. He's an
It's
asshole.
because you're just a good worker.
well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of dads getting up and like having to do something, my dad got up in 1999, never came back to his chair.
Yeah.
Craziest thing. Yeah.
Oh god.
I don't know if he's dead. He might be sailing the seven seas.
Isn't he trapped on an island?
Davy Jones' locker.
We could go find him. You know.
Yeah, I mean, my whole family trapped on an island. So
Hey,
what's up?
you want to go find your dad, and then we'll find my mom.
That would be so funny.
That'd be crazy.
Maybe
That'd
we
be
could pair
crazy.
them up.
No, because
Yeah.
that'll just be a crack house.
An alcoholic crack
Okay,
house,
okay,
though,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And-
My mom doesn't do crack, by the way, but I'm just presuming there's something involved.
Oh, my dad does the alcohol. That's for fucking sure. Maybe crack.
Hopefully H.
So he just got drunk and
Yeah.
never came back, pretty much.
No, he said he was gonna go get ice cream, and then boom. See ya.
Was it
He
vanilla?
called me a fucking nerd, threw one of these out, and then left.
Ha, nerd.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a good summer, nerd.
And
Is he
then
on
yeah,
the-
and then never came back. After.
Is he on the islands?
I honestly have no idea. I think so. I saw him one time actually after I graduated high school. I went back in 2012. I moved back to Hawaii.
you just happen to see him.
Yeah, the first day I was back.
You just get
That's
at
wild.
the grocery
you just get a
store.
carnitas taco.
Wow. At the grocery store?
Yeah, I was walking out with my brother, who, by the way, my older brother is 6 years older than me, absolutely despises my dad because my brother had to watch all the shit that happened in our household
Yeah.
and remembers it, and I don't. So
Same
we're
dad?
walking. No, different dads.
Okay.
His dad just got out of prison.
Working
9 to 5, cleaning trash off the highway.
pooping in a steel toilet.
And is probably now gay.
Very cool.
But oh yeah, so we're walking out of the store. He is walking in, new wife, new kids, and just like looks at me, and then that was it.
That was it?
You think he knew
But
it was
say
you? Or
hi,
you think,
nothing?
I had to
do
go.
you think he knew it was you, or you think he just got crab swirled? Where he was like,
Mr. Krabs World? Oh no, he definitely knew. We had to go. Me and my brother had to go back. So this is in Hawaii because we were waiting on a lay order.
yeah, the island man.
Yeah, the grocery store makes lays.
Yeah.
So we were waiting on a lay order. So we had to go back to that store like 45 minutes later. As we're walking in, he's walking out now with
He
his
just put in an order for
with his new
Lay's.
family. Yeah, dude, it was for a wedding.
Okay.
So you saw him twice.
Saw him twice. Yeah, same store.
That's
and as I walked,
insane.
so as we were walking out after we picked up the Lays, we get in my brother's truck, and he walks up to the truck. First time I've talked to my dad ever that I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey.
He was like, well, first of all, he had a mullet, so I was like,
He's
I was like,
Filipino.
you're a step cooler, but also not
Fuck
just
you.
a good guy.
Isn't that
yeah.
like half a requirement for a Filipino?
Yeah.
It's like the social credit score. It gets you bumped up a little bit.
Yeah. Also Hawaiian too.
Yeah.
So that's why he's
Oh,
like, I
wow.
have to have a mullet you have to have a mullet for umpteen amount of years if you're within those two demographics. So I think he's
I'm
just working
so
off those
glad that you
years.
said umpteen. That's the Indiana talking to you, and I love it. Thank
Oh
you.
God.
Umpteen.
Stop using that word now.
Honestly, I don't know how many times my mom says that. That's the Indiana in you, and I love it, dude. I caught it just very abruptly. Umpteen. Woo! That's good. Hell yeah. Midwest.
And then you just deuced out from there.
No, he came up to the truck. He was like, "You know who I am?" And I said, "Yeah." And then he said, "Oh, he saw my brother, his name is Jesse." And he was like, "Oh, what's up, Jesse?" And my brother threatened to beat his ass and get away from his truck. And then that was it.
That's cool.
Yeah, never talked to him again. Good times, you know.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
My mom gave me a VHS of Elmo and Grouchland and peaced out.
she's
like, "You like this movie?" Peace.
Is your mom a Vato?
Oh,
Vato?
dude, you would think so.
a what?
Yeah.
If you saw her.
A
Drop- Vato.
What's that? Oh,
Like a
She's like a little chola.
an essay?
chode, yeah.
I think she grew up. I think she might have grew up with a lot of cholas.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was chola adjacent. Maybe.
Is she anything other than white?
Does she have tattooed eyebrows? Is that what you're asking? Because
Well,
possibly.
dude, my grandma's had eyebrows. Let's me know. I'm just kidding.
That was so quick, too. Oh,
What'd you say?
fuck
Is she though?
shit.
Is she like Mexican or something? Or no?
To be honest, I don't know. My dad
Okay.
always said Greek. Said my
Whoa,
grandpa was Greek.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's why I got a gross little tinge to me.
And she, I guess, do you know where she's from? Is she from
Chicago.
Chicago?
Chicago,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Damn. Crazy.
up, baby.
Straight up.
The West Side suburbs, baby. What's up, represent?
What's that? Chicago?
No, I'm just
Chirac?
kidding. I'm not even from there. I don't even know what's
Chirac.
going on.
Yeah. So is that why you like Skylar's mom was also kind of a
Cool.
little SA-ish type of deal, right?
Yeah.
Because like his because that's not even his real dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't even know. Dude.
Maybe you shouldn't talk about other people's dads.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Or lack thereof.
I'm kidding.
Well, let there up.
It's not my dad, so I don't want to talk about it.
No, I get it. I was just friend, talking.
Friend.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to him.
I know.
I
Used
would
to be
say he's
friends.
my friend if I talked to him in the last 4 years.
Yeah, that's kind of
But I
his
usually
doing.
talk to my friends in a 4-year span.
That's kind of his doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went to your wedding, right?
Oh yeah,
Cool guy.
yeah. He got invited.
Friends go to
Never
people's weddings.
responded.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you're getting
That-
married?
we,
I won't
we
be
had
there.
one of our friends do that actually. One of our good friends actually.
He literally just was like, "Yeah, I'll be there." It didn't come.
RSVP never showed up.
Boo.
Texted him the day of the wedding. I was like, "Hey, you're." I texted him and I was like, "Yay, what, you
He
coming, right?"
boycotted?
Yeah, didn't never showed up. Didn't say anything about it either. And I was like, "Whoa."
He put on his leather glove and gave one of these on the podium.
Oh, he's the exact opposite of that.
Okay.
He would have held up the swastika.
Oh
Yeah, so-
boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy.
That might not be true, but I could be.
Let's get out of here because this fucking ass.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Yeah,
out of
I'm
here.
trying to watch him.
Chase, we'll go find our parents someday.
Find her parents, and then 2, go to therapy.
Thank you for watching the Stoop Sitters podcast. This doesn't have to be a goodbye. This can be a see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop Sitters podcast. And if you don't, your vibes are in the fucking basement.
Anything made you angry, make sure to email us, stoopsitters@gmail.com. If you want to email some funny videos,
some of your mom's nudes, whatever's gonna be the mix that day. So just feel free.
Follow our socials. Actually, just follow the TikTok. Who gives a fuck about any other social? Follow the TikTok. It's Stoop Sitters Pod.
If you're currently watching these videos in your mom's basement, here's one more and then a second one for you to also tune into.
This has been the Stoop Sitters podcast. There's currently a fart cooked up in the room. We got to get out of here.
Goodbye. Oh, see you later.